Hello.
I hear that train a-comin', it's rollin' round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone. Well, when I was a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno, just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. One time, Charlie. I bet they're switch one seat from a fancy dining car. I bet they're drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I guess I had it coming. I know I can't be free, but those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. One more time, Charlie. If they free me from this prison, if this railroad train was mine, I bet I'm moving further, little further down the line, far away from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Alright.
Well. Welcome back. We missed you. We're glad you're here. We're glad everybody's here. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the greatest podcast in the world, in the universe, and in any decade or century or time of the world ever. The Down to Conversate podcast. Welcome in. This is my distinguished co-host, Charlie Chan, Banana Fo Fan.
Yes, sir.
And look at him, he's got the drip on today, baby. He got the hay, dude.
Oh,
Show 'em
fuck,
off.
dude. Don't make me get up and start
Show
drinking.
him off. Show him off, buddy.
Ooh.
The
Ooh.
whites with the tans and
Damn
the
it.
oh my gosh, them's is nice. I just got on my
Limited
old Converse.
edition.
That's it. My old Converse.
We need a soundboard. Boo.
Boo.
We
Yes,
do
I
need a soundboard. Oh,
That
who's that handsome fella?
That was JP.
Checks out.
Chicks. But yeah. Welcome back. We got a lot to talk about. Or maybe we don't. I don't know. You tell us. But anywho, like I said, welcome back. We're glad you're all here. Yeah, look, he updated his profile picture. Oh my gosh, I got a bullet. That's a perv. If you're out there, JP, we love you, baby. We're just gonna stare at you the entire time. Actually, yes, we're gonna talk about that.
You know what
We're
they
gonna talk
traded him?
about some. Hold up, we're gonna talk about some sports and stuff like that. We're also gonna talk about. Excuse me. We're gonna talk about yesterday. Dad. Yesterday, Dad had a concert. It was a wonderful concert. It was at a biker rally. If you've never been to a biker rally, yeah. Anywho, it was lots of craziness and loud revving of engines on motorcycles, and but all around it was pretty fun. There was a titty parade. Yeah.
That's why I didn't go.
At one point, there was a guy who was making out with his girl and sat her up on the catwalk that they had and started making out with her. It was uh, it was crazy. I'll just say that. That was my first biker rally that I've ever been to. So yeah, or biker music festival thing. I don't know. It was weird because it was bikers and it was a cannabis.
So there was a
music
whole bunch of
festival.
people on mongooses out there.
On what?
On mongooses. Did they have back pegs or front pegs?
No, motorcycle.
Oh, motorcycle. Okay, you kept saying bikes, honey.
Not bicycles. Not the bike, not the sickle. Anything happen to you this week? Any crazy stuff happen? Any funny stuff, cool stuff?
I played a little baseball.
Okay.
It was pretty fun. Of course, I showed out. Showed up, showed out.
Of course.
Hit right-handed a little bit, hit left-handed a little bit.
Okay. Where'd you do that at?
There's park right there in Mustang off Carson Lane.
Okay.
Me and Shelby's family, we went out there and was just fucking around playing baseball and softball and whatnot. It was pretty fun.
Nice. Oh, they got a little baseball thing out there?
And they got a
Like
park
little
right
field?
next to it. Yeah.
That's cool. Might have to come out there and hit a couple dingers with you, buddy.
Yep. Do you know what the Suns traded for KD for?
No, but we'll get to that. Question. If your week, this past week, had a theme song, what would it have been?
If my week had a theme song,
Yep. What would it be? Your past week that you just had. Working for the weekend.
probably,
That is Charlie's. He's always working on the weekend.
probably.
It's okay, I am too. So.
He's bouncing up. I'm just.
He's bouncing on my
No,
legs.
I don't know, dude. Probably fucking. I don't know, something cool like Shane McMahon's.
Here
Enter.
comes the money.
Yeah, here we go.
My man's coming out there like, dollar, dollar, ching, ching, bling, bling. But no, real fast, just gonna talk a little bit about the concert. It was a great concert. Like I said, there was a lot of cool stuff out there. I don't smoke, so I don't, that kind of stuff doesn't really.
They had meth out there?
Yes.
Damn.
Should brought you some back. Anywho, but yeah, the band did great. It was a good time. There was some other good artists and stuff like that. There was this guy that was rapping, okay? Which there was a few different rappers. There's like 4 different people who rapped. One was a group, and the other ones were solo people. And there was this one dude who was rapping and playing the guitar at the same time. It was kind of cool. But the last dude that was on who was rapping, he was pretty good. It got to the point where more bikers had shown up, and I guess they weren't having the rap music. They were ready for, rock and roll to start playing. And they were revving their engines so loud you couldn't even hear yourself think. It was crazy.
Damn.
It was messed up, but also at the same time, they're the audience, and you give them what they want. So, And yeah, again, bikers are crazy. So that's what I found out yesterday. The venue itself was actually pretty cool. So it was like this big, almost like pavilion like thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was this big metal pavilion thing, and it had the stage, and then it had this long catwalk, and then it had this circular thing at the catwalk that had stairs that came off of it. But in the middle of the circular thing, there was a stripper pole. It's actually pretty cool. Uh, we actually set the camera up for Dad's concert. We set it up right next to the stripper pole, facing the stage. I wanted to face it up back a little bit further so you could see the stripper poles because I told Dad he should twirl around it while he was playing the guitar. He did not. He didn't take my advice. I thought he should have. Um, but uh, but yeah. So yeah, pretty much that's what we did with that. And then that besides the couple times where the bikers and stuff like that got a little too rowdy and stuff like that, I felt like it was pretty cool.
No fights or anything like that.
I didn't see any, no, but the thing that did kind of suck was when Dad's band was playing, they had a wet T-shirt contest going on at the same time. Like the stage was here, they had it going on over here. So obviously, not everybody wasn't, but there was quite a bit of people who obviously weren't paying attention. But I will say, as soon as the wet T-shirt concert was over, or contest was over, it was probably Dad and them were probably like 3 songs in, maybe two. I think they had just finished Folsom Prison, and after that, and the wet T-shirt contest got done, everybody started to come back towards the stage, which is pretty cool. So, um, hey, they like their tits, but they also like their music. Um, but um, but yeah, they did really good. They every song sounded great. Um, what else was? Oh, their new bassist Sean. Dude's a beast, man. He's only been with the band for like I I don't even think he's been with the band for a month, and he already learned all of Dad's songs,
Damn.
all of them for the bass. So I mean that's pretty good.
Bet you hasn't learned one of them called "Insane in the Membrane."
Dude, I'm to be honest
They
with
should
you,
have played that.
it probably, I mean, like the hip hop people probably would have liked it. Which, to be fair, the bikers might have liked it too
Because it's heavy,
obviously
yeah.
they do it heavy and stuff. But um, yeah, Dad, maybe if you do another one, maybe throw that out there. Um, oh, Dad's also working on some new songs. Russ is going to finish up some stuff for their new song "Dead End Street." It should be coming out hopefully within the next week or two. I'm thinking maybe a little longer than that. I'm not sure. So that'll be pretty cool. It's actually a really good song. It's got a cool breakdown in it also. But yeah, the other bands were pretty good. The first band, never mind the Embers, they're pretty good. Locust Grove, they did pretty good. The only problem was is I heard that because me and Dad left because we had to drive all the way back. Well, I had to drive all the way back, and then I had to drive home. Um, I guess Locust Grove ended their stuff early because there was like a lingerie parade and dudes walking up on the stage with their tallywhackers hanging out. So they kind of were like, "Yeah, we're gonna call it a day."
Locust Grove is a Shane or
No,
Zane.
a Zane. Um, but yeah, um, but yeah, it was a pretty, it was all together, it was a pretty good time. Get to hang out and whatever, whatnot. And like I said, met Sean. Sean's a great guy. Sean, if you're out there, you did good, man. They all did good though. It's a pretty good time. Um, but yeah, I'd have to say, yeah, the craziest stuff that
Bro, I'm telling you, Rob.
but
I'm
yes,
telling you. It's a talk about what the.
but yeah. So yeah, we that's about it on the concert. But yes, going into sports.
Do you know that the Suns traded the Rockets for Jalen Green and KD, and they also gave them, what was it, their 10th pick in the 2025 draft, and like 5 second-round picks
Hold up, I can tell you exactly.
for Kevin Durant
I can tell you exactly.
and Dylan Brooks. They gave up Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, a first round or the number 10 pick in the 2025 draft, and
Yeah, so in return, the Suns will reportedly receive veteran guards Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. They'll also receive they'll also receive 6 draft picks, including the number 10 overall in the
yeah,
2025
and then the
draft.
rest are all
The
second
other
round.
5 are second round.
All for a washed kid. But I don't know. Don't get me lying, dude. KD's one of the best scorers in the league, in my opinion. Still, I don't think there's a lot of people in the league that can guard Kevin Durant, even him performing how he's performing now. But I do think that was a terrible trade. Terrible for the Rockets. Jalen Green is, oh my God, he has a bright future with the Rockets.
Yes.
Very bright. Not no more, though.
I mean, KD didn't do too bad.
He is
though.
37. I know.
That's true.
But, dude, come on. We still got to give KD his credit. Like,
I mean,
there's not too many people in the NBA that can guard Kevin Durant.
This season, I will say this season, he did average 26.6 points.
Who? Jalen? KD. Yeah, I know. KD's not. He's not bad.
6 rebounds, 4.2 assists, and 1.2 blocks per game.
It's not the skill level of what makes it a bad trade. It's that KD has 2 more years in the league, 3 more years in the league.
Yeah.
Jalen Green has fucking 10, 15, you know? And they're going to be promising years, too. Jalen Green isn't a scrub. He's good. I don't think Kevin Durant's bad. I think he's going to be great for 2 more years. But after that, he's gone. He's going to retire, you know? Jalen Green's still going to be playing.
Yeah, that's true.
And they give up their 10th pick in the next draft. Like,
yeah, because
Rock 24/7. The Rockets didn't need that kind of guy. They needed a guy who can just contribute. Yeah. Harden's their guy right now. They don't need another one.
Who, the Rockets?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think they're no better off with KD than they were with Jalen Green. But I'm not gonna say KD sucks. You know, he's good, but terrible trade. Terrible trade.
Yep. But yeah. Has anything else happened in the NBA besides obviously the finals and stuff like that?
Yeah. We got a game 7. Did I say Harden?
Yes.
Oh, I meant Jalen Green was gonna be their guy. Harden ain't been on the Rockets in years, my boy.
Where is Harden? Oh, he's
Harden's with the
76ers. Right?
No, Harden's with the.
Or no. Who is Harden with?
I'll tell you.
Rob. I'm trying to think.
He's with the. God damn.
The Nets?
No, he's not with the Nets. He got traded. Goddamn, L.A.
Clippers?
Yeah, Clippers. Harden.
Clippers. Okay. Wow. Him.
Yeah.
Palm. And fucking Paul George. That's probably the oldest team in the league.
Yeah, Jalen Green was definitely going to be the Rockets guy. Or I don't know. I want to say he was their guy. He definitely was being put into that. Yeah. But Jalen Green was definitely in the near future. He was going to. I don't know. Jalen Green has a bright future, dude. Watching him play is just insane. He's very athletic. Can fucking put his head to the top of the backboard, like head to the rim. You know, shot could be a little better, but you can't really teach athleticism, you know?
Yeah.
And that's something that he's got.
Okay, now question. Who do you think's gonna win tonight? Rob, who do you got tonight? Britt, who do you got tonight? Anybody else in the comments?
Like I told you, bro, I'm an OKC fan, so obviously I want OKC to win, but just sign Adams to a 3-year deal. I want OKC to win, but bro, the fact is the Pacers had less than it was like a 1.6%. If at the beginning of the playoffs, if you would have put money on them to win the finals, it was like a 1.6% chance or something like that. OKC was the best in the West. I mean, people,
Haliburton.
yeah, people already knew that we were gonna go to the finals, if not the Western Conference, you know. So it's gonna be that David versus Goliath story. Pacers are gonna fucking they force the game 7. They're gonna come into OKC and fucking the Haliban is gonna fucking take over. We don't negotiate with terrorists, Haliban.
Do you think there's any other stars that are going to be traded soon?
I don't know. All I know is hopefully tonight I'm wrong. OKC wins and we send Halliburton back to Afghanistan. Yeah, I know. We bombed 3 of their nuclear facilities, whatever. Iran
Dropped 5 or 6 on them.
with the B2. You know that missile, that bunker buster missile, is like 30,000 pounds. Like only 5,000 pounds of it though is actually like explosives.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of it is kind of like the shell casing, so it can penetrate.
Mm.
And you know the U.S. is like one of the only nations that have those because they're so expensive, and they have to be carried by the B2s,
Okay.
or not carried by, but
Shot by.
shot by the B2s. Yeah. Did you also know that those fighter pilots flew from? Everyone worried about the war, like homie with who Iran don't have nothing to fight. Yeah, they have no fucking air force. I mean, but they do. There's a lot of people that hate America, you know, and if all those people get on the same page, then that's where you start talking wars and start talking like where we start seeing attacks and whatnot. But that, I mean, not a lot of people are willing to go fight with Iran just off the basis of they don't have an air force, you know, like I don't know.
And there's a lot of people who don't like Iran.
Yeah, but dude, I mean, what amazes me is our fighter pilots that did that. They flew from Missouri, and it was like 30 something hours flight there and back.
Mm-hmm.
Fueled up in the air, never landed. Got there, did their mission, perfect, 100% perfect. Hit a target the size of a washing machine from up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good with China, Russia, and India right now with Gucci. Yeah, it might have been bigger than a washing machine, you know, obviously, but you know, you're up there. You got to be at a certain altitude to drop it, so it could be precise. We hit our targets and got out of there. You know, and it was like a 30-hour or whatnot. There and back. Not a lot of pilots can do that. You know, not sleep for that long and just fuel up in the air. And I mean, I don't know, dude. We're definitely. We definitely don't have free healthcare for a reason, you know, and it shows when shit like this happens.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, here's the next question. Do you think OKC and do you think anybody else could be on their way to be the next dynasty?
I mean, yeah, OKC is definitely gonna. I don't know.
Also,
I want to say yes, but
not too long ago we did just sign a thing to keep the Thunder till 2052. Just so you guys know.
I think so. I think we got a great team right now. I think they get years under their belt of playing together. We're great. We're untouchable. We're really good, bro. Like SGA is really good. Chet's really good. Jalen Williams is really good. Lou Dort is really good. Our bench coming off the bench is really good with Alex Caruso. Like I mean, you don't get would be really good for the goal. You don't get. You don't get a bench player that comes in and can give you fucking 26 when he needs to nowadays. I mean, you do, but name them besides Alex Caruso right now in the league.
That's true. There's not many.
I mean, you could probably sit there and think of one. Like used to be Lou Williams, and you had Dennis Schroeder, and
that's what I'm saying.
All those people, but I don't know, dude. Alex Caruso, we're definitely good on the bench. Chet needs to put a little more muscle on him, and dude, we're golden.
Yeah.
I mean, but Giannis was looking like Chet when he first came to the league. Giannis was literally just like Chet when he came to the league. Skin and bones. Now look at him.
Yeah, that's true. Um, you think anybody else can though? You think there's any other teams that are building for a dynasty?
Would have said the Rockets, but they just fucked their dynasty up.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, they're like, hey, we had pretty good luck with one OKC player.
you could say the Celtics with Jalen Brown or Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown.
That's fair.
I don't know, man. I'm not too big on NBA. I like Thunder basketball.
Here's my question. Do you think it's easier or harder to do a dynasty in the NBA or the NFL?
I think they both have their difficulties. I think I think they both are about even. They're two different fields, you know. They're like winning an NBA title is like winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So you got to do that in order to become a dynasty, really.
Who wants to know what's up with the Pacers?
Fucking Halliburton, Tyrese Halliburton. Don't worry about the Pacers, dude. We're gonna win. We're gonna win by 6 points or three. Okay, I'm gonna say the score is gonna be 121 to 118. Thunder, and we're sending Tyrese Halliburton back to fucking Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. Okay. Well, speaking about football, have you been keeping up with anything?
Yeah.
Okay, what you got? Which rookie going into the league do you think is going to do the best this year?
Oh, I mean, I obviously off the top want to say Travis Hunter.
I already knew that.
But if we're gonna get a little more in depth to it, think Jackson Dart maybe. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I missed the last 5 minutes.
We're just
you
talking
didn't miss nothing.
We're just talking about if we thought OKC could be dynasties, but now we're talking about if who we thought in the NFL were going to any of the rookies in the NFL that we thought were going to do good.
Rookies that are going into the NFL that are going to be
Like this.
good.
This will be the
All you missed is me saying that the score for this game 7 is going to be 121, 118. OKC wins it, and we're sending Tyrese Halliburton back to Afghanistan.
Correct.
That edge out of Penn State,
That
yeah.
dude does look good. He went to oh gosh, who did he go to?
We already talked about the show, Dad. That was like the first
NFL just
20 minutes of
released
it.
Soccer style shirts for all of the teams. That actually sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Woo! So I could put a Vikings. I could put a Justin Jefferson on.
I think,
like, woo!
I don't know. I'd like to see Travis Hunter do good. That's an obvious one, you know. I feel like the Browns are going to start Flacco, so I don't think we'll see Shador or Dylan Gabriel start. Who'd Jackson Dart go to? Didn't he go to the Giants?
He went to
The Giants, right?
I think so.
He might do good. They might not even start him, though. They got fucking Russell Wilson, Danny, whatever his name. They don't have him no more. No, they traded Daniel Jones. They have fucking what's the Italian dude? DeVito, whatever the fuck his name is.
Danny DeVito.
I also think Scatabo does. Oh yeah, dude. Scatabo is one of those people like you can't teach what he has. To not be tackled, dude. Hard to tackle. You can't really teach that.
Oh, that dude went to the Giants. Abdul Carter.
Out of Penn State?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you got the people who's.
No, let me ask you this. Who's your starting quarterback? McCarthy or is it?
Is JJ.
Is it?
But we had an opportunity to get a few different quarterbacks.
Yeah, but that don't mean Sam Darnold had a fucking great season, you know. Do you take him off and hope that this kid does good? We sold the car to a kid that's a linebacker at OSU. Said when they played against him, he was the hardest dude of anybody he's ever tackled. Oh, I know. I could tell that by watching it, dude. Just watching him carry people on his back or people hugging his legs, and he's still moving. Like that's something that's unteachable right there. You can't teach that. And he's a hard worker, bro. Like yeah, he's gonna who got him? Who got Scatabo?
Oh gosh.
Whoever got him, that's a hidden gem right there.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be like fucking Taysom Hill.
Oh yeah. Forget about Taysom Hill. He said his low center of gravity is just impossible to tackle.
Not impossible. You line him up in front of me, I'll pop Cam Scott. I'm just kidding. Ever see watching this Cam Scotabo? I don't mean it.
The Giants.
Mm-hmm. He said it.
Bro.
Who's the Giants QB1? Oh, and the fucking the Browns have what? Kenny Pickett too. Kenny Pickett, Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Shador. That's their quarterback room.
Yep.
They'd be dumb to not start the Super Bowl vet. Who does the Giants start though? They got Russell Wilson, Danny DeVito, Jackson Dart.
Yep. Let's see.
It's gonna be Jackson Dart. Yeah.
The roster.
It's either gonna be Jackson Dart or a washed Russell Wilson.
Yeah, so they got Jackson Dart, DeVito. Looking at all their people to see who they got. If they got anybody good.
That's their quarterback room. What I just
Trace
said.
Ford, isn't he
Russell.
from OU?
I don't know. Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, and Tommy DeVito, Danny DeVito, wherever the fuck his name is.
You think Scatabo starts for him?
Oh, I think they find a position for him to start on. Yeah. It might be special teams. It might be something, but I think he.
What if they put him in at like a tight end for?
Let me rephrase that. Maybe not start, but he definitely gets play time. They're gonna put him in and work him in.
What if they put him in as what if they do like an I form and put him in as fullback?
Yeah, Malik Neighbors. The Giants might be good this year, dude. If Jackson Dart has his shit together, Cam Scatabo contributes where he can, and Malik Neighbors has another great season, they might be something to dude.
Actually,
the Cowboys. Go ahead.
They also have.
Cowboys are in trouble if they put it together.
They also have Zach Pascal from the Colts.
Yeah, the Giants are sleepers right now, dude. If they can throw this all together somehow, their management and coaching can throw it all together. They're gonna be good, bro.
Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
No, he's a quarterback on the Giants.
He's not gonna start though.
I know. It's Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, him. So you got Abdul Carter, Cam Scatabo, Tommy DeVito, Malik Neighbors, Darius Slayton. I forgot about him.
Let's talk about the Chargers now, dude.
Thibodeau.
Mm-hmm.
They're good linebackers.
Let's start with the Chargers now, with a young, talented, hardworking quarterback, Justin Herbert.
Okay.
One of the best in the NFL.
Okay. What about him?
That's it. He's going to lead us. That's all we got, and that's all we need.
Okay.
Jordan James to the 49ers. What was that, a defensive lineman?
Oh, yep, I was right. Trace Ford, he was out of OU. He's one of their linebackers.
Running back. Oh, yeah, fucking, the Chargers got a running back, too, out of North Carolina. He's a big dude. He didn't have the greatest stats, but he's a big dude. He's Bucky Irvin's backup. Plays just like him.
Omari and Hampton.
Yeah.
That's the dude's name.
Jordan James, huh?
Huh. Bucky Irvin. Wow. What is?
Yeah, he's a bad man. He's a bad dude. Hopefully, I don't know. We have no receivers though, bro. Chargers have no receivers.
Well, you have.
We fucked up getting rid of Keenan Allen, then we got rid of Mike Williams retired, whatever the fuck happened to him. Got rid of our running. Well, I guess we got a new running back now. Lad McConkey. Yeah, that's it. And he's not a top. He's not a top 5 receiver.
Okay.
He's not. He's not a top 5 receiver.
Oh, you guys also have. Hey, you guys have Trey Lance. That's funny.
Oh wow.
And Taylor Heineke.
Damn,
That's
Taylor Heineke.
I thought so.
How about the Cowboys? Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl.
DJ.
Cowboys are DJ Henderson.
No, DJ Ule.
Do you know? You don't know the kid I just named.
Huh?
You don't know the kid you went to high school with him.
Who?
The kid I just named.
Hendrickson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. He was a wrestler. Yeah, you got Najee, Haskins, and Hampton as your running backs. Oh, and Jarrett Patterson. Oh, and Raheem Sanders.
The Raheem Sanders?
Yes. Oh, and
we got
Van.
we got Mikey Williams back. What the fuck?
Yeah, out of receivers, you got Trey Harris out of, it looks like Ole Miss.
He came back to us.
Yes.
He did.
Yes. So you have your receivers. You got a dude from Luke Grime from Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
White dude.
I know.
Represent. Trey Harris from Ole Miss. Jalen Johnson. Quentin Johnston. Keandre.
Quentin
Leonard.
Rampage Johnson.
Yeah, you got Mike Williams.
That's good. That's good news.
Brendan Rice. Jalen
Did we,
You got Jalen Rager.
Did
from
we
my team.
did we by chance get Keenan Allen back?
No.
Bro, Harris is a
You
problem.
did also
Harris. Kamala? Harris who?
Najee.
Oh, Najee Harris, yeah. Oh,
If
Trey.
I follow
I got a,
Trey Harris.
I got a way better receiving core. New wide
You
receiver.
do too. Kamala. See, backing up people.
I don't know. I guess our receiver room is a little better than what I thought it was.
Yeah.
That's good news. Yeah. Yeah, don't even fucking get me started on Blues and Woes. Dude.
Where did he go?
What's up, little boy?
What's up there, T-Raw, baby?
What's up, my little boys? Teeny tiny boys.
Teeny tiny
Itty
boys.
bitty baby
Itty bitty
boys.
baby boys.
T-Raw, skinny.
Big pop.
Whoa, bro, you're gay.
That's how the saying goes, baby.
Hey, Tyler, you remember when we were kids and you fucking popped my neck and thought you were going to jail for homicide? Because we had to wake my parents up at midnight? my neck has never been the same since that
It's
shit, dude.
never
I hope you
been-
got insurance now, but oh god.
Damn, I heard a crack. Ow.
he thought life as he knew it was over. He said, "Fuck, I'm going to jail." His parents are for sure calling his guy.
Wait, did you just fall limp and shit?
Nah, dude, we were playing like we were up at night. Everybody was up. Sammy was up. Everybody was up. I don't know if we were playing Silent Library or what we were doing, but like we were messing around and he like popped my neck this way, like how you kill somebody,
Oh, yeah.
but we were playing around and he was like and popped my neck and it actually popped. And I was so young that like it popped. So you know that feeling after you pop your neck, how it
Yeah.
feels, and it was feeling like that. But I was so young and I've never popped my neck before that I thought my neck was broke. So I started crying like, "Oh my god, I can't feel my neck. I can't feel my neck." Really, it was just like that loose feeling you feel
Yeah.
after you popped it, that relief. I can't feel my neck, and you could just see Tyler's face fucking go from laughing to, "Oh my god, I just broke this kid's neck for real." And I actually meant to, you know, because he was actually trying to like play around,
Yeah.
but he didn't mean to pop my neck. $35. He was thinking in his head, "How am I going to explain this one?" I literally grabbed his head and fucking tore it like, yeah. How am I going to explain that? I can't say we was wrestling or nothing.
That's funny. Oh my god.
Oh man, those are the days. Now I got to pay fucking taxes and bills.
Question. Would you rather have front row seats to a Game 7 NBA Finals, or would you rather have sideline passes at the Super Bowl?
Like Game 7 OKC?
Just a regular...
Because the last time I went to the OKC Thunder game, I got caught for snapping other girls and got in trouble, so I'm never going back there. True story. Me and Chubb went to the OKC game like when we first started dating, and I had like just streaks, but there were other females, and she went through my phone and seen it, and it was like, it's a whole ass argument while we're fucking watching the Thunder in the most amazing seats.
I take nosebleeds to a Super Bowl over courtside to a Game 7. What?
Nosebleeds to a Super Bowl?
Wow.
Oh. I think you give me some mediocre seats to a Super Bowl. I'm taking that over a Game 7, but no. Well, no, actually, dude, could you imagine being at the Super Bowl? Watching the national anthem, fucking whoever they have singing the halftime performance.
But imagine it being on the sideline. And get the piss out of
Just
the
claim
name.
19 minutes on your taxes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can claim me.
Who's going to audit me? The IRS? I'll just run from them. Live off grid.
They're going down.
Hey, you tell me what law says I have to pay the IRS. You show me the law that says the IRS can fucking, I have to pay them taxes.
That's right.
If I remember correctly, they had a fucking Boston Tea Party and went to war over a fucking 3% tax on tea.
Yeah.
We get taxed fucking triple that on everything.
It's true. It's true. So which one would it be?
I'm going to the Super Bowl.
Okay. That's fair. I give that one to you.
Okay. Well, Super Bowl or
Now here's my question.
Okay, no, hold on. You can't just do a Game 7. You have to say tickets to the whole finals, the whole series, Game 7 series, and it goes to a Game 7 or a Super Bowl. That would be more balanced out because the Super Bowl is fucking.
No, but you gotta remember, it is taxes, the 16th Amendment. Hey Cam, how's it going? Hey Cam. Also, this is for you guys. You guys can answer this one too. Would you rather have? And Rob already answered.
I don't have rebellious tatted on my butt cheek for nothing.
That's true. Would you rather have? Ooh, I got one for you. I'll give you. Okay. Would you rather go to sideline for a Super Bowl, or sideline for a college football?
Oh, national championship. Ooh, I'm going to college football national championship.
Wow. Okay.
You know what that reminds me of when Cam said jackass? I don't know if you've ever seen it. I know Tyler's seen it, but like there's these pranksters that do something like they'll just fuck with you, either wet you with a water hose, hit you with a trash can or something, or they'll move your cart and they'll go like with their first initial words right after they do that is "Watch where you're going, jackass," and then when you cuss back at them, they go, "No need for that language."
I'd rather go to the WNBA finals.
Watch Angel Reese get fucking 21 rebounds off of 19 of her own shots.
Bro, I watched a video the other day. There was guys betting.
My House is Dirty. Yeah, that's simple as name. But they're really about that shit too, though. Like, if you try, they'll fuck with you, which is crazy. Because, like, they'll wet you with a water hose. I mean, fucking, not just a little, wet your ass. And if you want to try to fight them, they're going to fight you.
She has the most boards on the whole team. Dude, she's got the most boards in the whole NBA, and they're all her shots.
Have y'all seen that one podcast whenever, I think it was a ex-WNBA player told Draymond Green that the NBA players should donate their salaries to the WNBA.
Wow.
To make the pay even at 50-50.
Wow.
I don't know. I think I'm one of those people that think like professional football players and basketball players, they get paid too much money anyways. Yeah. But I understand why they get paid that much money. It's because how many it's how much money they make. They bring to the organization.
Well, they get paid based off of how much
people the
organization
makes
paid
exactly, and they're making that off their names.
Yeah.
So I get why they get paid that much, but still, I think fucking
sure.
The electricians, the welders, the plumbers, the fucking streets people,
the people who put the building
together, they should fucking be making money like that.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, I saw it was either a podcast or it was just some dudes on a video or whatever, but they were watching one of Angel Reese's games, like they were watching it live, and they were betting to see how long it would take Angel Reese to actually make a shot.
Yeah, I seen that. Imagine paying death. What was it like a 400 million or 40? What was it?
What?
Dak Prescott's 4 years for 4 year, another 4 years. It was like 400 million or some shit like that. God damn, dude.
It's like a.
You're goddamn right, Charles. I know I am, but. The plumbers, the electricians, the welders, and the fucking bartenders. That who ought to be making all the money.
Bartender.
Yeah. We gotta go somewhere on lunch.
Sure. That's true.
I sound like I'm fucking 40 and I work 30 hours a day.
Okay. Question.
Good.
Have you or have any of you, have you guys heard any new music lately that you think is pretty good?
Yeah, go listen to what's it, guys? What's his fucking name, dude? Oh,
Oh, it's Charlie's favorite song right now. It's He's dancing,
No,
he's
dude,
bouncing on my booty cheeks. That's Charlie's favorite
yeah.
song
If y'all
right
got time, go check out Yellow Wolf on all streaming platforms.
Why is that funny?
Do you not know who Yellow Wolf is?
I do know.
You like Yellow Wolf?
I mean, I've heard some
Oh
of his
my
music.
God.
What are you talking about?
There's no way my own brother listens to Yellow Wolf.
No. I said I've heard some of his songs.
There's no way my own blood brother is
Rob does.
Rob does?
Rob likes Yellow Roof.
Yellow Roof?
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Maybe it was just
actually
maybe
funny,
it was just a song that I heard.
Funny enough, my dad should be putting out a new song shortly, within the next week, I believe. It's called Dead End Street. Go check it out. Go check it out. It's actually pretty cool. It's got a good breakdown in the middle.
Slim Shady on Adderall. Maybe it was just a song I heard or the little TikTok I seen.
Yes, Kev. Go Thunder, baby.
Go Thunder, baby.
Sound like Cam's after last. What?
What?
No,
Where-
it's a wolf, Rob, not YELLOW.
Yellow Wolf sounds like Cam's name. That's fucking Cam's Fortnite gamer tag. Yellow light.
Yellow wolf. Man sit.
Yellow Night Wolf. Lone Wolf.
Have you seen the video with the gorilla?
Yeah, dude, those are funnier than fuck.
No. I'm talking about the one.
The
where
AI
it's-
ones?
No.
Oh, I thought you.
I'm
Them
talking
AI
about- hold
gorilla
up.
fucking videos are funnier than shit, bro.
Hold up.
Is this racist chat?
Cameron
Chat, am I literally being racist right now?
running Yellow Wolf.
That's literally the world how it is now. They'll do so. Is this racist chat? Am I racist for that chat? Should I do this chat? Their whole life's run by chat.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's
That's not what I'm talking about.
The fuck is? I have seen that. No. No, dude. There's a actual fucking.
Hold up.
All right. There's an actual like AI videos of like the gorillas that be
Yeah,
going
the
around on
gorillas
TikTok.
and stuff
Those
like
are those are funny. He said OFAO can't do anything nowadays.
But yeah,
Facts.
life good. Kill wife. Think about wife.
Chat, is this racist? Am I racist for that chat?
We on the way. It's leaning. Can't do anything nowadays. No, you can't. Can't do anything, Kev. You know what?
Well, you can.
You know
You
what-
just can't have a camera.
You know what we can do? We can get together sometime and play some basketball, and I'll bring
bring
I'll
Terry
bring
back.
white chocolate with me.
Bring Terry back. The show is
And
not.
we'll-
Damn, Rob. You said bring Terry back. We need some diversity in the show.
You know, we've been trying to get Terry back for the last ever, and he.
We got him right now. He still has 40 more hours of PTO. So as soon as his sick time and PTO runs out, he'll be showing up.
For Terry, that'll be never.
Dude, ask your question without fucking sexually assaulting me. Me and Terry starting a podcast together. We just ate those. Ever since he got champ 2 on Rocket League, that boy's been acting funny. He's famous.
Yeah,
Robin
big time.
Big.
Oh God!
Who's Rob? Terry? God dang.
Oh my gosh. Question.
That's funny. Bro, quit fucking groping me. Just ask the question. Every time I hear him go question, I know to fucking move. He's gonna try to fucking grope me.
Alright, question. If you went to a festival, okay, or if you went to like a concert, and there was 3 bands performing, 3 artists performing, whatever, and you got to pick the 3, which would it be?
Mm,
And here's the thing: opener, co-head,
Okay.
and
Okay.
headliner.
okay. Headliner, I gotta go with Juice WRLD.
Okay.
Definitely gotta be Juice.
Well, that'd be hard because he's dead.
He's dead, but you said anybody. I can bring him back. You didn't say live. You said anybody.
I didn't say they could be dead.
But you didn't say they had to be alive. So we're going anybody, ever.
Okay.
Gotta go with Juice, headliner.
Okay.
Opening, gotta give me... give you Mac Miller, opening.
Okay.
And then...
Who's direct support?
like the middle band?
Yeah, that's who goes on before the headliner. Coheed and Cambria.
Fucking
Backstreet
Michael-
Boys, Little Pump. What?
God dang.
I like Coheed and Cambria.
Lil Bump, huh?
Backstreet Boys.
Gucci gang,
I'm okay
Gucci gang,
with.
Gucci gang.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang. My beloved Coheed.
I don't know, bro. If I'm going all time, I was fucking headliners got to be like Michael Jackson or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
that's fair. That's fair.
Or like Tupac or fucking somebody like that. Vanilla Ice. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, VIP. Let's kick it. So
Who is Coheed and Cambria?
They sing that song Welcome Home.
No, hey, you know whose concert would be lit, but like their image is ruined, you know, like the image as the rapper and all that shit is ruined, but they did, like, if you go back and listen to their songs, they did have fucking America in a chokehold for a short period of time. Like, all the songs they were dropping were bangers. It'd be Tekashi 6ix9ine. He had some bangers, bro, like, before he got his reputation ruined and did all whatever he did, but like, bro had some bangers. 6ix9ine this and 6ix9ine that. Like, bro, he had some bangers. I'm gonna guess Hump.
Mine, Eminem, NF, and no. I don't even listen. I listen to NF, but not really that much. I listen to like 2 songs that he has. I don't think he's bad. I think he's
Who? NF.
NF.
Who's that?
He sings the song fucking. See,
Don't go. Huh?
He's a rapper.
I don't think I've ever heard of him. Who's Asher Roth?
I don't know.
Who's NF and Asher Roth? Rob.
NF is a rapper.
What does he rap?
The Search.
Is he one of them rappers from UFF?
No, his
Ultimate
he's got
Freestyle
that song-
Fridays?
He's got he's got that song that's like, "Hey Nate, how's life? I don't know, it's all right."
The joke went right over you.
They're all white rappers.
Oh.
That's what it is. They're all white artists. No.
Give me Young Stunna headliner. And give me
Hey, his co-headliner, Kanye West.
Oh god damn.
And hold up.
Give me Dave.
The opening act. Hold up. The opening act.
Does what? Oh, Milo P.
And for our headliner, Milo P. What do you say? What do you say? Kick rocks? Wait.
I don't know. No. That was Taylor. Whenever y'all,
Oh, that's
you and
right,
Taylor
that's
was
right,
rapping
that's
against
right,
each other. He
that's
said,
right, that's right.
"You eat rocks, go
Go
kick
kick
rocks."
Bro,
Milo
don't
P is the dude who dissed Tyler on YouTube, and then Tyler dissed him back twice, I think. Bro, don't hate on Yitler or whoever he is now. He's just himself. That's it. They hate him for being himself.
Hey,
Eliminate.
and first song I'm gonna have him open up with.
One sec. I'm fucked. Hold on. Keep talking, Dave. I'm listening.
But the first song I would have him open up with. In the night, I hear him talk about the story ever told. Going down alone in front of a song. Because Charlie's so
Either that or
heartless.
the God dang. I'm having a-
Or
No, the song with him, Drake, Lil Wayne, all of them. Forever, I think. That's the name of it.
oh yeah. Or
Look, Dave.
what was the other one? That's cool. They update your stuff.
No, that's just like the plant I could see from my phone.
Milo P more like Milo Pony.
You the type of-
type.
Type of what? Type of what, David? You the type of what? The type of ninja.
Ninja.
That's what that says right there.
Yeah, it's a ninja emoji.
That
That would gangbang your homie. Yes, sir.
I was the ghostwriter for that.
That's true. That's true. Me and Tyler used to do some rapping back in the day.
Tyler used to rap on the dude, what was that fucking beat everybody used to rap on? If they had a sad story to tell, boy, everybody was rapping on that fucking beat. The 10 Toes Down freestyle beat. Yeah, 10 Toes Down. Oh my god, bro. Those were the days. Everybody rapping on that shit. Ninja, elaborate. I don't understand. You've never seen Beverly Hills Ninja with Chris Farley? That's as close as it gets to a ninja, buddy.
Oh, God. Okay. Right now, which artist is overrated right now?
Oh, we Japanese and cold. I don't know.
Yes. Correct.
I see. So it's on.
That's what's up.
I don't know. Overrated artist, probably fucking.
Luke Bryan. Wow. It's because his wife loves Luke Bryan.
I'm not gonna say Kendrick because he did fucking whatever. He was good before he had the Not Like Us song, then he had a fucking multi-platform song, whatever. I don't know. I do not know.
Underrated Zach Top.
Yeah, he's underrated. He's a good one. He's the guy that sings I sleep like a baby, I never show it late. Or, you never heard that song? What a Davidson living under a rock.
No, I've heard it on like TikTok.
I don't know, underrated or overrated. I don't know, probably like one of them. Probably like one of those newer rappers from like EBK. There was a couple good ones I know, like EBKJ, EBK.
Taylor Swift, but just her pop music.
That's a good one. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Her newer music, I
Yeah.
would say. Because I don't care what anybody says. I feel too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's my stuff right there.
Yep, checks out.
Okay, question. Got a couple questions that we can debate. Okay. Or we might agree. Who's the better GOAT? Jordan or Brady?
You can't. There's two different sports. You can't do that.
No, to their respective sport.
You can't do those. They're both respected.
That's
You can't do that. It has to be the same sport if you want to do that.
That's fair. I'll give you that one. Okay.
Because if we're gonna go bigger, Michael Jordan's bigger. He has the fucking shoe. I mean, Tom Brady don't have a fucking shoe that's done billions of dollars. How though? What? How? Are we talking about bigger in the field, like to their field of work, or bigger in the public? Because in the public, it has to be Michael Jordan.
Well, let's go
If
to
it's
the
a-
sport itself.
Okay, to the sport, I don't know. I mean, Brady had the NFL in a chokehold for a year since I was born until he retired. So
That's fair.
I would have to say Brady.
That's fair. Okay. Who do you think's a better GOAT? I'll give you this one. Okay. Since you both are on the same side, Brady or LeBron?
LeBron James.
Because he's
No.
a LeBron guy too.
LeBron. Let me ask you this: who has the best highlight tape of all time? It could be football, could be basketball. Just the best highlight put together tape before they got to the NFL or NBA.
Before?
Yeah.
Wait, Tom Brady was doing it without any top tier receivers or running backs for a while. Jordan had to have Pippen.
And if you're thinking about it, Tom Brady and LeBron is kind of closer because LeBron's been to multiple teams and won a chip, just like Brady went to the Bucks and won. So say what you want. Best highlight reel ever though.
Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush, that's a good one. I'm gonna have to go. Everybody, every OG football fan knows this. Tavon Austin.
Oh, that's fair.
Austin's highlight tape when he was in college and before he got to the NFL.
For West Virginia.
You're not touching it, bro. You're not touching it.
That's fair.
That dude was miles faster than everybody else on that field at all times.
That's fair. Ooh. Who's a player?
Lamar was also a good one too. Lamar Jackson's.
That's fair. Yeah, from
he had that. Yeah, he had that. Bo Jackson. I never really seen it.
I was just about to say something about Bo Jackson. Well, something similar to Bo Jackson. I was gonna say, what player do you think, if they didn't stop their career when they did, like they either had to retire because of injury or they just self-retired themselves?
Probably Tony Gonzalez.
Who do you think would have had a?
Oh no! Not to. I'll take that back.
Who would have?
If okay, well, can we like dudes that have got arrested too? And that's how, because if we were doing that, Aaron Hernandez. I mean, you can't deny that dude was a fucking dog on the field.
I would have to say though. If.
See.
Yeah, Aaron Hernandez. I would have to say though that if Barry Sanders didn't retire when he did, he would have records
that's a
nobody
given,
could
bro.
touch.
Yeah, all the Emmett Smith, Henry Ruggs is good. All the Emmett Smith record and all that shit. That shit would have been shattered by Barry Sanders if he would have played as long as he did.
Now here's my
question. It would have been shattered.
Here's my question. Let's say they both play the same amount of time. Okay, same amount of years and same amount of games. Who's do you think would have been better?
Probably.
Bo Jackson or Barry Sanders?
Probably Bo Jackson. He had the better team, all around team.
That's fair.
If you remember correctly, bro, Barry Sanders was fucking running back and forth across the field with all the defenders chasing him because nobody's fucking blocking for him.
Correct. That is true though. Andrew
Luck is a good one.
Probably would have been
with Stanford.
Yeah. No. He's talking about if they didn't retire.
Oh.
To be honest with you, I think that possibly if Andrew Luck didn't retire, the Colts probably would have made it to a Super Bowl by now.
Peyton Manning handpicked Andrew Luck to be their quarterback. And if you go and watch tapes of Andrew Luck sitting down with the coaches and doing plays and shit, Andrew Luck was one of the more smarter quarterbacks in the league. Yeah, IQ-wise, he was one of the smarter quarterbacks. And that's why Peyton Manning picked him.
Well, and like you said, Andrew Luck had the best chance of taking over the GOAT status. To be honest with you, I think if Andrew Luck stayed in the league, I don't think Patrick Mahomes would be as good as he was. I don't think.
Oh.
No, listen, not him specifically. I'm talking about because obviously if
dominating like how they did.
Yeah, I think Andrew Luck would have been in the AFC title games with him, and I don't think I'm not saying that.
Right.
Think he wouldn't have made a Super Bowl.
I'll say this right here.
I think he would have.
By the time if Patrick Mahomes even keeps on the minimal trajectory, I mean, he's already done so much. So if he just keeps on a steady trajectory of just doing good seasons, he's probably going to be one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. You're talking about his first 4 seasons in the league as a starting quarterback. He's been to 4 Super Bowl and won 3 of those Super Bowl. And it was a 3-peat.
Yeah.
only lost one, and he didn't lose the Super Bowl. He lost in the playoffs, and that was to Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
That's why whenever the Chiefs were playing the Broncos, and if the Broncos would have lost and the Bengals would have won, the Bengals would have made the playoffs. The Chiefs let the Broncos win, so the Broncos could go to the playoffs over the Bengals because they didn't want to have to face Joe Burrow again.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow was really good.
But yeah, the Colts would have dominated.
Whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
AFC
whoa,
if-
whoa, whoa, whoa! How would they have dominated the AFC if Phillip Rivers and the Chargers and fucking
Phillip
Melvin Gordon?
Phillip Rivers literally left like a season after.
No, he
Andrew
didn't.
retired.
No,
Andrew
they
Luck
do,
retired
bro.
in like 2019.
How much you want to bet?
Bengals would also go every year if they spent some damn money on an O-line. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. The Colts were doing pretty good with Andrew Luck, and all they had at that time was T.Y. Hilton. And Hines as a running back.
Bengals would go every year if they won. Yeah, Phillip played 3 more years after Andrew Luck retired, or 2 more years after he retired. So they wouldn't have dominated for the first 2 years of his league.
That's fair.
And then Justin Herbert came right behind him, so they definitely wouldn't have dominated there. They would have been second best in the
We're
AFC.
not doing anything now.
They would have been third best in
Yeah,
the
but here's
AFC.
what-
They would have went the Chargers,
Hey,
the Chiefs,
hey,
and the Colts.
here's what you got to remember. The Andrew Luck left, and they still didn't dominate.
Who? The
The
Chargers?
Chargers.
That's because the Chiefs were dominating with Patrick Mahomes. We
Yeah, but
we
if-
have, bro.
If
We've
you-
been the
If the Colts
we have
take
been-
out the Chiefs, then you have to
Bro,
fight against
What
the
are we
Colts.
what are we talking about here? We have been like top 3 in the AFC for fucking 6-7 years now.
Yeah, but where's that gotten you? Nowhere.
It doesn't matter. You say we've
That's
still
like
been
his-
good in
that's
the
like his
AFC.
and Terry's debate. Oh, we've been to a Super Bowl. Well, how many did you win?
It's I mean
Zero.
it is all about Super Bowls, but then again it's not. If we're outperforming a whole bunch of other
I mean,
teams.
you are obviously.
Like the Vikings last year.
No, we made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, but whose record was better?
Ours.
Nope. Y'all had one more game
We were
lost.
14-2.
Nope.
Or I'm sorry, we were 14-3.
Nope.
Yeah, the only games we lost were to the Rams.
And the only games we lost to were the
Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, the Rams, the Lions, and the Lions. We were 14-3.
we would never lose to the Lions. We don't play them.
I know. They'd beat the shit out
They
of
would
you.
not beat the shit. We would fucking. We'd have 7 interceptions that game on golf.
Probably, and they'd still beat you by 20.
No, they wouldn't.
Wait, didn't that happen? Didn't he throw that many interceptions and he still won?
I don't know.
There was a game where he threw like 5 interceptions. But yeah. Okay, next question. Is pineapple on pizza good, or is it a
No.
crime?
Crime.
I can agree with you on that one. Don't put pineapple on your pizza, because if you do, we'll bury you under the jail. Where you belong. What's worse, being stuck in traffic or stuck in a group chat?
Fucking group chat, dude.
We have family group chats. Yes. Okay. Who is the best? This is for you guys too. The best movie villain of all time.
Movie villain.
Villain.
Probably the Joker, dude.
That's fair. Which one?
Dark Knight.
Oh, so Heath Ledger.
Yep.
Good.
The new one's pretty good too, though.
Which one?
Well, I guess it's still Heath Ledger. And the Joker movie. Who was that played him? Joker in the Joker
Oh,
movie.
that was Joaquin
Yeah,
Phoenix.
yeah, he's pretty good too.
Any that get a redemption arc.
Probably Mojo Jojo.
He did become a good guy. And then he went bad again, didn't he?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Or Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Evil Incorporated.
Tell your Bible.
I would have to say one from, I guess, my childhood that I watched growing up. Probably Probably the Green Goblin.
Damn, you're old.
Godspeed, Spider-Man. I mean, Willem Dafoe.
You know, dude, you know what's a good method? To talk to, there's this streamer named Lacey, and what he does is when he's talking to a girl for the first time, and like he's trying to rizz her up or whatnot,
Yeah.
and she asks like his story, like what he's about, where he's from, and all that, and he'll go, okay, and he'll explain the Spider-Man plot.
Oh yeah, the Uncle Ben thing.
Yeah,
yes,
the Uncle Ben
yes,
story.
I've seen that.
Like, oh, so I entered in a wrestling tournament to win money, and I won the tournament, but I was arguing with my uncle, so I was mad at my uncle, and a guy, Rob, snatches the pot prize, all the money, and runs out, and I could have stopped him, but I go, not my problem. And my uncle's waiting for me to pick me up, so my uncle tries to stop him, and then that guy ends up shooting and killing my uncle. And they go, oh my god, I'm so sorry! It's fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah, my Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's hilarious. That's a great movie, though, man. Here's my question: Which Spider-Man is the best, or which? Not just
Probably
because-
the one where
because-
he fights Sandman. Which one was that? Where he fought Sandman and Green Goblin.
Yeah.
It was like the one of the earlier ones with Tobey Maguire.
Maybe
I
the
mean,
second one.
Not Tobey Maguire with
Andrew
Tobey Maguire.
Garfield?
No, yeah, Tobey Maguire. It was before Andrew Garfield.
Hold up.
Tobey Maguire, yeah. The very first Spider-Man.
Hold up. Spider-Man 2.
No, the very first Spider. Who was the very first?
Oh no, Spider-Man 2's Doc Ock.
Who was the actor for the original Spider-Man when we were growing up?
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire, yeah, that one. That's
Well, there's a little bit of difference between when you were growing up and when I was growing up. No, we're right. It was Amazing Spider-Man. That's where he fights
Sandman.
Sandman. Hold up. It's Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh god. Hannibal Lecter.
Okay, the first
Hannibal
one he
Lecter's a
fights-
good one. That's a good movie. That was a good movie. That movie scared me.
You know, I've never seen Silence.
You
of
know,
the Lambs.
actually I take that the first or the Hannibal Lecter movie that I like can remember vividly is the animal ones with the kitty.
Huh?
The Hannibal Lecter like with the animals with the cat and whatnot. You don't remember that movie? Brittany, tell me you remember that movie. It was like, fuck, what's the name of the movie? It has a cat in it, but it's
Spider-Man 3. That's what it is.
what's the name?
That's what,
What's the name of the movie? And it's about like Hannibal Lecter and all that, but it's like animal based. You know, has like the kitty in it that has a fucking mascot. It's like a funny kids movie. Fuck, dude, what's the name of that movie?
But yeah, Spider-Man 3 is also where he gets Venom, or the symbiote suit, whatever you want to call it. What the heck was that I just saw? Wow, Ninja returned to Fortnite. Well, that's 87.
B2 Bombers and Bunker Busters.
Hold up. Speaking of Fortnite, when are you gonna get back on?
I don't
It's
know.
pretty cool.
Probably never.
That's true.
Cats versus Dogs. That's the name of it. All right, Dave. Let's
You. Okay. Oh. Put my phone over. Anywho. Just a couple more things.
yeah, dang.
Calm down, buddy.
We're already
Almost
over our
done.
limit.
We're almost done.
You pay me to be here for an hour.
I don't pay you anything.
Exactly. I know you get a fucking couple dollars from Twitch.
Well, as soon as Mr. Tinkles.
Mr. Tinkles is the name of the cat.
Yep.
That was Hannibal Lecter.
Ooh, which viral trend needs to end immediately?
The Tide Pod.
No, that's been done. for a long
Planking.
time. Huh?
Planking.
That also hasn't been around in a long time.
Okay, what trends are around now?
I don't know. You're the TikTok guy.
Probably
Let's just say all of them.
I don't know. I don't know any like trendsetter.
Let's go with all. Why not? Would you rather go viral for something awesome or embarrassing?
Well, let me tell you something. There's really not a difference between either or, because if you go viral and you can make a name once you go viral, it doesn't matter if you went viral for something, as long as it's not something that's heinous. Now, you go viral for a crime or something, yeah, no, you're done.
Yeah.
But for an embarrassing moment,
Unless you're good looking.
an embarrassing moment and or a moment where you look great, you're still going viral. Your name's still getting out there. It's the same thing. Haven't you ever heard the thing? Any publicity is good publicity,
Good publicity.
unless it's very, very heinous. That stuff that you like. P Diddy is that's not that right there don't count as any publicity. Is good publicity.
Okay. This is a throwback little thing. Most embarrassing. Now, this is either something that he himself did while you're with him or did to you. Most embarrassing thing Dad ever did in public. Number one, crap his pants all the time.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I feel bad for the 80-year-old lady Dad crop dusted in Walmart.
What?
No, I'm just fine. I don't know, dude. There's not really too many things that he's done that embarrassed me out in public, but there have been like.
There's been stuff to mess with you out in public.
Yeah, like when we go to the doctor's office or something, and the doctor's listening to my fucking heart rate or getting my vitals or whatnot, and Dad's looking in the corner like this. You know, just something like that, and then the doctor would catch him, you know, like, oh, I make a funny face or something. That's pretty embarrassing.
That's funny though. Viral used to get you on Ellen, now you just end up on a compilation video.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
You used to end up on America's Funniest Home Videos. You got to meet Ellen.
Yep. Or
Oprah.
Or Bob Saget.
Yeah. Go ahead and finish that. Yeah. No, go ahead and finish that. No, I know what quote you're referring to. Go ahead and finish that. Live on the air. Bob Saget, you what? You what?
You what, Charlie?
You win. Big money.
Yay!
If you say it. You win a lawsuit if you say it. Bob Saget's that's a weird feller. That dude's the shit that I seen on that feller, that feller's definitely neat.
Tourette's guy?
No, not the Tourette's guy. The Bob Saget fucking bigwig. It's like a executive TV something, whatever. You don't know who I'm talking about?
Bob Saget, the guy from Full House.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you not heard the fucking horror stories about that dude?
No.
Look him up and listen to like people coming forward about what that sucker's done while they were filming and shit like that.
Okay. If you could go back and relive one day from your childhood, what would it be?
2009. Watching DX versus the Cheer Squad. Whole family in the front room watching it.
Okay, that's fair.
That was pretty cool. Or any Christmas until I was like 13.
That's fair.
And then it just started getting clothes and whatnot. When we woke up and what did we unbox? Or was it PS3 that we had to share?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Bicycles.
Bicycles is a good one.
Yeah.
Birthdays.
Birthdays, yeah.
I'm trying to think. Best childhood memory though probably would be when I pushed Jen in the pool and the cops came and woke me up at the house. You don't remember that?
What?
Whenever that little girl pushed me in the pool.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, dude. Best memory.
I would have to say September
11, 2000 and what?
10.
1.
What? No. You weren't
I'm
even
crazy.
Born.
You don't know what day that is?
You weren't even born.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah, 9/11. No, it was like September 10th, I think it was, maybe 13th.
You are cutting it close.
2010. You know what happened that day?
Sammy
No.
Casey's birthday is
No.
September. 11.
7. I mean, second.
No, that's Casey's. Sammy's is the 11.
15.
15.
Oh my gosh. No.
Caribou.
We all went and watched WWE together for the first time.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that was a pretty... When Dad got that DX hat.
Yes.
That was a pretty good one. You know what else is a good one?
Or
Avengers Endgame at the drive-thru movie.
that's true.
That was badass,
That was
bro.
a
Because
good one.
Avengers Endgame was like the best Ultimate movie ever.
That's true.
And the way it ended, you know, it was just crazy.
That's true. Actually, we've been to the drive-in movies quite a few times.
All right, we really good.
Okay. Or another time that same year, I don't remember. I think you might have been there. We went and watched TNA at the fairgrounds. I'm pretty sure you were there.
I don't
That's where Dad got that TNA Ric Flair hat.
Oh, yeah, I was there then, yeah.
It was, dude, the lineup was crazy. Listen to this real fast. I have it right here. It was.
It was. I don't have it pulled up.
Okay. Listen to this match card. Okay. The opening match, Jeff Jarrett versus Kazarian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jeff Jarrett won. Second was Douglas Williams versus Eric Young. Douglas Williams won. Number 3 was Velvet Sky defeating Madison Rain. You remember the... number 4 was Samoa Joe beating AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 was Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns, versus James Storm and Robert Roode Beer Money.
Mm-hmm.
The 6th match was Matt Morgan.
Ain't that where Casey... No, that's not where... Okay, we were at amateur wrestling where Casey got her Coke can smashed.
Yes. Anywho, the next one was Matt Morgan versus Brian Kendrick. And the last match of the night was Kurt Angle defeating Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Dude, what a freaking card. Oh, and it was for the TNA Tag Team Championships. Motor City Machine Gun versus Beer Money.
Yeah.
Dude, what a freaking night. Anywho, yes, that was pretty cool. Anywho, good night, America.
You know who does this?
You know, we're not gonna be here for your birthday, so happy birthday, brother. His birthday's in 5 days. My birthday was on the 10th.
Yeah, just get to mine though.
Yeah, let's get to his. Gracie's was Friday.
Yep.
Wait. Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Big 4 years old. Goodness, how old are you gonna be?
Oh, I quit counting. I'm like 30 now.
He'll be
I was
23
born in
this year.
86, so you
Wait,
do the math.
you'll be 23 this year, right?
Are you serious? How old do you think I'll be?
Yeah, you'll be 23.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you were born in 2002, stupid. I can do math. I can do
I'm
the
going
math.
into my Jordan era. So I'm going to hate this year. I'm going to constantly talk about how LeBron's better.
You know what year I'm in?
What?
My Adrian Peterson.
Damn, 42, 28.
Anywho, we will see you guys.
RB26.
Yes, sir. We'll see you guys on the next one. As usual, that is all. We love you all. Love one another. Charlie, as your usual.
Good night, America.
There we go. Anywho, that is all. We love you all. Love one another.
Good night, America.
Good night.